Hi everybody, this is Liz from 143 Handmade. This is my first collab participation. It's for Spring Clusters. Thank you Susan and Sherry for hosting it. Links to them are in the description box below. Clusters are definitely not my invention, but they are fun to make. They're super simple. It's one of the first things you can do with just a handful of little scraps. You can make all kinds of neat little things. I figure most people already know how to make them, so I'm just going to show some examples of what I did. The prompt was for this week was monochromatic with a pop of color. So I chose purple. Purple is my favorite color. Although I haven't actually made an all purple journal yet, which is kind of funny. I've made journals for all my kids several times over, but I really haven't made that many for myself. I think I need to make one, if nothing else, for the channel to work on together. We'll make some as in a tutorial. So all I'm doing is doing just a simple sewing the button on, but you know, the ends are getting all caught up because I'm on camera, you know. Couldn't just simply work because, you know, I got an audience right now, so it has to get all fussy. Just a couple of stitches through. I could have left that on the front, and that's another aesthetic. Oh, then you know what, through the knot. That's why it's being so hard. So, there we go. And I mean, you can add it, secure it as many times over as you want. I feel pretty confident that those couple of strands are going to do it. So, knot it off real quick. And since I'm going to glue this down, it's really not that big of a deal if you don't knot it that well. I just kind of like to go under itself a couple times. And pull it tight, and that's it. And I snip it off. And that one's done. I got everything prepped and ready to go beforehand because this is actually my second attempt at this. I actually filmed one a while ago using pink, and I created several things. Those are not the finished ones. Here's the finished ones. I did several of them, but the video was terrible. My cats interrupted, my dogs were barking, it was terrible. So we're doing it again in purple. So here's several different things, several different options. This is a velvet, so of course every little thing on the desk is stuck to it, but it is clean, I promise. I have cats, so you know, they are everywhere and their hair is everywhere. There's Sweetie now, making herself be heard. So we've got purple and purple and purple, so we need a pop of color. Let's see, this one I've got all laid out. I was thinking about running it under the sewing machine, but my sewing machine's not set up in the new work area yet. So I'm debating on whether or not to glue it or just set it aside and wait for the sewing machine, because it'll be set up in a few days, so it's not like it's going to be a long time. Let's see, what about if we fussy cut one of these butterflies out and put it on here? I think that's a good idea. What color? Let's see, which one? Which one? Sweetie, stop it. Let's see, you guys don't need to watch me dawdle and try and figure this out. Pick one, pick one. Just pick one. Just pick one. Let's see, let's go with this one up here. I'm just gonna tear it out to begin with and get rid of all that extra paper. And then I'm just going to go around this real quick. We'll see how good I'll do. Fussy cutting is one of those things that, you know, sometimes I'm really good and everything comes out great, and then other times it's just a mess. So, I don't know. I don't know what that's about. I think it's partly how much my animals help me. I have what some people would consider an excess amount of animals, but I live out in the middle of nowhere in the country, and so, you know, we have a lot of animals. We aren't bothering anybody. Well, there's my sweetie. As soon as I finish cutting this, I will scoop her up. Come here, sweets. I love you, baby girl. Okay. Sorry about that. So now we have this butterfly. Let's grab these and get those back out of the way. And look at that. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna either get in there and cut that a little better, or yeah, my inks are kind of far away. Could just ink over that too if you thought ahead good enough and had your supplies at your fingertips. But I'm in the middle of moving my workspace, so not everything's right here like it will be. My inks are actually right where I can grab them, but none of my tools to apply the inks are there. Come here, sweets. Oh, that's my sweetie. She's 11 years old, so she kind of gets to do what she wants. So, yeah, I really like that. I don't know why it stuck to me like that, but I do like it. If you can hear that little ball sound, that little jingly bell in the back, that is my other cats playing in the other room. That's one of those things, those circles that has the ball in it. They can't get out. They can chase it around and around forever. Whoever thought of that was genius. So I'll smear some glue on there, tack that together. In case you're wondering, this is Fabrifix. I love the glue. Careful where you order it though, because their shipping is not necessarily the greatest, and it can come all spooged out. The other thing about it is that it does have a little bit of a smell. So if you're sensitive to smelly glues, I do not recommend it. Let's go ahead and offset that guy a little bit better. There we go. And then stick that right there. We want to stick it down hard, or do we want to just do it in the middle and let the wings come up thing? I think if we're going to do that, we should do something about the other side being an odd color. Yeah, no, we'll just leave it. Don't overthink it. It's a cluster. It's a cluster. Don't overthink it. Quick and easy, right? So, here we go. So, here we go. There's 3 examples of the purple with a pop of color. And I'll just grab back in some of those finished pink ones. There's a pink one with a pop of silver. This one's not finished. This one's kind of multicolored, but it was my scraps. So, there's pink and white, and a little bit of purple. And here's this one, this large pink one. It's pink and white, and I'm going to use my sewing machine on it a little bit, and then it will sew the button on, and the button will sit right there. So there's some examples of how I did the spring clusters. So bright, happy colors. So thank you for watching. Again, check out everybody else who participated in the spring clusters collaboration. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys so much.